66.
And we have a very special guest here today. Would you like to introduce yourself? What's your name?
Skylar.
And how old are you?
7.
7. And Skylar came for a sleepover last night, which I wasn't vlogging because I wasn't vlogging yesterday because of work and that. And someone's super excited to vlog today, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are we going to do today?
Make cookies.
Yeah, we're going to do that in a little while. We're going to wait for Ali to get up, aren't we? Because he's wanting to help us. But right now, we're going to open my advent calendar and Skylar's going to open Granny's advent calendar.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. So today's charity in my advent calendar is Wood Green the Animals charity. Today you've helped give a warm bed and a filling meal to a pet still waiting for a home this Christmas. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really nice. Can you find number 5?
I'm trying to find it.
The little doors are little numbers. You might need help because you've not got your glasses on, have you?
No, I haven't got them on.
Let's see. There it is.
It's a toboggan.
A toboggan. I was going to see a sled. It's a toboggan. Cool. That's Christmassy.
Yeah. This type of sled, the wooden sleds are toboggans and the plastic ones are sleds.
You're so clever.
That's how I know it's a toboggan.
Oh, I'm rough around the edges. I said sled, but you're cleverer than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What to do now?
Watching TV until Wiley wakes up.
Awesome. What do you want to watch?
A Christmas movie.
A Christmas movie. Let's see what we can find then.
We can watch The Santa Flea.
We can, because Ali's not here to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to wait for Ali for that as well.
Okay. Hello everybody, we're now making some sugar cookies and these are all the ingredients that we're using. The first thing we're going to do is lay out the butter and the sugar.
And then you're going to mix it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So do the sugar first, because that's big. Need 200 grams. You tell me when it comes to 200.
What does 200 look like?
200. So it's nearly there. Oh, we went a bit higher, didn't we?
Yeah. It's 6.
Yeah, bang on. Perfect.
We got it. Now for some butter.
That's got to go to 428.
270. It's 328. 378. 388.
Nearly.
404. 404. 4. Gives us Jesus. 4. 2.
Perfect. Right, you have to keep it in there, right? In the mixture, or it'll go everywhere. Right, ready? I need this, and I need to add
Vanilla. And then I'm going to stir it again.
So 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, that's nice and thick vanilla.
Now we stir it again.
No, because I've got to add the almond extract and an egg.
Oh yeah.
Can you hold that for me 1 second just while I open this, because it's hard to grip. Thank you. And then half a teaspoon, so only half of that.
And then we'll bake cookies unless you're with an adult.
Good tip. There we go. Now you put it in before you press the go. Now we're going to put that aside for a second, and then we're going to mix our dry ingredients.
Dry ingredients.
Do you know what the dry ingredients are?
Plain flour, sugar, and...
No, well, we've already mixed what you're touching that hen. So, oh, we need 360 flour.
360?
Oh!
304.
Oh,
300.
wee bit over. Let me get a spoon.
We need a spoon. We did overboard.
Not too much.
360. We're 362. 360 again. Good job. Can I do it?
Uh-huh. Perfect.
1, 2.
Right, just a wee tad more because that one was a wee bit short.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we need, I think it's half a teaspoon of salt.
We need it.
Yeah, half a teaspoon of salt. I'll do this one because I've not got the full.
1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then
And then we just mix that. Oh, well, I'm in with this. And then just mix that with a wooden spoon.
because we do not need that mixer on it will go all over the place
It will.
because it's in dry ingredients.
Right, I think that'll do. Right, what
So
we've got to
spill
do
down.
now, it's alright, it's just a tiny wee dusting. We've got to add it a little at a time into the wet mixture, so I'll just put a little bit in just now.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then do we stir it? My favorite. I'm too tired. I'll just go mayonnaise.
Do you keep talking to the camera?
Yeah. And make sure you have a rolling pin.
Tastes nice, eh? You can taste the almond extract in them.
They're so
They taste a wee bit marzipan-y. Can you not taste them? Go on
Well,
then.
I don't really care what that tastes like, but
They're delicious, eh? And really nice and soft as well. Not too hard like cookies are. Are you going to tell them what we're going to make now?
What's it called again?
Peppermint bark.
We're going to make peppermint bark, and all we need is white chocolate, milk chocolate, peppermint, and mini candy canes.
You're a pro at this. You should get your own channel. Your own YouTube channel. Aye.
I've always dreamed of doing my own YouTube channel.
Have you? Well, you'll need to speak to Mum and Dad, eh?
Yeah.
Ali, your job is to break up 2.5 bars of the milk chocolate into that bowl.
Can I do this?
We're going to do the candy canes.
Oh!
then do it with this one as well.
I bet you have to do the dark chocolate, this chocolate, the milk chocolate first, and then do this one later. And we're waiting for the water to come to boil, and we're going to do it in like a bain marie and melt the
Oh,
chocolate.
and it squares them into.
I just melt it into squares, and then add 1/4 of a teaspoon into that
Look at this technique.
once it's started to melt. Okay,
See this technique?
that's not going to work. That is not going to work. It's too many chocolates.
I've got the candy canes open.
And we are going to what?
Smash up candy canes.
We're going to smash them up, and we're going to take them all out their packets first, which I absolutely hate doing.
Yeah, because it hurts my fingers.
Yep.
Hello everybody, we are unwrapping the candy canes.
We're going to unwrap the candy canes, and when we've unwrapped them, we're going to put them in there
Bag.
so we can smash
just
them in
did
the
the
bag.
first
You've
one.
done one already.
Ah! It broke. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter because we've got to smash them up.
I need the scissors.
Be careful.
Look, I smash up
Right,
some
I'll
candy
start
canes.
smashing them, and then you can join in. Alright, you just watch it on the screen instead of watching it in real life. Well, we just watched the third Santa Claus movie because we watched the first two last night and Skylar Rose wanted to watch the last one today. So we had a little bit of time before I had to take her down the road. So we watched that anyway. And now I'm going to take her home. And I've got her a little tub of cookies. Well, it's actually quite a big tub full of cookies. Plenty for all the brothers and sisters. And a tub of peppermint bark.
Bye, see you next week.
So it's now about 11 o'clock at night. I took Skylar home about tea time, 4:30 or 5 o'clock or something it was. Came home, made our dinner and done some bits and bobs around the house and that. I really didn't feel up to vlogging for the rest of the day. I wasn't going to vlog at all today because we got some bad news yesterday. Any Innish children that are watching right now, this is the point where you need to turn off. I want you all just to switch off the video because I just don't want you guys to get upset. So just turn the video off now. Yeah, so the only reason I did vlog today is because Skylar was wanting to vlog today. She was so disappointed last night when she realised that I wasn't vlogging yesterday and she came up. She's like, but we are vlogging tomorrow, and I was like, yeah. Although I knew that I really didn't want to vlog today. We'd already planned to do some baking and that today when she was here, and I just couldn't let her down. I couldn't let her down, which is why I ended up vlogging today. But I don't even know how to say it, like, eloquently. I don't even know what the right words are or anything, but yesterday morning we received the news that my granny's husband Tam, Ali's granddad Tam, had passed away. He's been quite poorly for the last couple of months, and we have been really worried about him. And about 2 weeks ago, well, he's been in hospital a couple of times, and about 2 weeks ago, they basically just said, there's nothing more we can do. We're just going to send him home, which is what he wanted. He didn't want to be in hospital. They sent him home, and he had Marie Curie nurses coming in for palliative care. It's obviously kind of expected, but also really, really heartbreaking at the same time. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to upset. I don't want to upset anybody because this is Christmas. This is a Vlogmas video, but this is what we're dealing with at the minute. So this is why I didn't want to vlog today. And the only reason I did was because Skylar was just so disappointed that we weren't vlogging yesterday, and she was so excited about vlogging today. And on all honesty, it has kept my mind off of things. I have felt so much better as the days went on. Obviously, Tam is on my mind, but I am glad in the end that I did vlog today and still get Skylar come up last night, because I was even a bit thinking about taking her, but then I just don't want to let the kids down and all that. Yeah, so Tam was my granny's husband, like I said, not technically my granddad, but they were together from when I was a teenager, 20 years I think. I think my granny was in her 50s and Tam was in his 60s when they met, and like, so cute. I used to call it old love. Like 50s and 60s isn't really that old. Not as you're coming up to that age yourself. I'm not coming up to 50. I've not even hit 40 yet, but you know, the closer you are to that age, the less old it seems. So it was really sweet. I even remember like the first night that Tam walked my granny home. They'd been at like a local pub, in my uncle's band. Two of my uncles were in the band, like my granny's son and Tam's son-in-law at the time, and they were in a band and they'd been at the pub, they'd all been there seeing him, and Tam walked my granny home, and at the time she stayed with us. And I just remember being such like a little giddy teenager and just like, Tom walked me home. Oh my god, I remember it so clearly, like, because I was just like laughing at my granny being a giddy teenager, like with a gentleman collar. It was so flipping cute. So like I said, he technically wasn't my granddad, but I loved him like he was my granddad. He was such a lovely man. He was a gentle giant. He worked on farms. He'd been a soldier in the war. He's done so much with his life before he settled down, and he had 6 kids of his own. I think it was 6 kids, 4 boys and 2 girls. He had a really full and happy life. 2 wives, because his first wife passed away, unfortunately, a good number of years ago, obviously. And I feel like I always knew Tam, even before my granny met him, I always knew Tam from just being around Bonnyrigg and all that. He was such a lovely guy, honest to God. I've maybe done it already, I'll pop a few pictures in him. It's mostly him with the kids or him with granny that I have. But the kids absolutely adored him. To them, he is their granddad Tam. Ali's obviously really upset, which is actually why I've waited till so late to record this little part of the video, because I don't want him hearing me and getting upset all over again. He's been okay today. He was really upset yesterday. I think we're maybe dealing with it a little bit better than when Granny passed away because of the circumstances around his death. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically, for you guys that don't know, my granny died during the pandemic and she was in hospital and she was on her own. We hadn't been allowed to see her for months. It was like devastating, absolutely devastating. With Tam, we had been told that this is what's happening. He's getting sent home for palliative care. We knew that this was going to be happening pretty soon, but also when he passed, he was sedated. He just drifted off like he was sleeping, and he had family around him as well, and he was at home. So I think for me, that just makes me feel a whole lot better, not just a little bit better actually. It just makes me feel 100 times better than when Granny passed away. But it's still really, really sad. It's hard to think that we are never going to see him again. I could go on and on all night about Tim because he was just such a lovely person. And I would say that before he passed away, I'm not just saying it because he was just a lovely, lovely man. And a gentle giant. That's the best description of him. But I'm really sorry if I've brought you all down. I don't mean to make you feel upset or anything. Don't worry about us. We're fine. We're dealing with it. We're getting on with things. I just wanted to let you guys know what's happening, because this is real life. This is what's happening in our life. And you know, there may be days where I really don't want to pick up the camera and vlog. It may happen. So if you do have a day where I'm missing a video, I do apologise in advance. I'm just, you know, we're dealing with this at the minute. But at the same time, we do have things planned and all that. Coming up this week, there's quite a few things planned and all that. So I don't want to be missing out on all of that. And like I said earlier on, I was happy to have something to do today. I was happy that I had Skylar here to concentrate on, and it really took my mind off it. It did make me feel it made me feel so much better by the end of the day when she went home and all that. I was like, I'm glad I vlogged today. So I'll try and remember that when I'm feeling like I'm not wanting to vlog. I'll try and remember that having something to take my mind off it might help. Anyway, I am going to go for now. I hope you guys are all doing really great and you're enjoying your December. I'm really sorry if I brought any of you guys down with this video. I really, really am. I didn't mean to. It's just one of those things you can't help when these things happen, can you? Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7.
In the big parcel box. Ooh. It's no rattling.
Not rattling.
No.
What?
Christmas gonks. We need to find a space for
Oh, find somewhere for them. Aye. Very good, very nice.
Oh, look at the size of them. Kenny's going to like these.
Oh, aye, yeah. Right, champion. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.